Hey everyone, this is me, Mad Montreal Man. We're doing something new now. We're doing something we're going to call Comic Book Collecting 101. For those long-time comic book collectors, it's really something you just want to have fun and might watch. But this is more for the new people or people who just don't want to answer the questions, why do you collect comic books? Many, many years ago, back in a city called Montreal, I used to work at a comic book store called Nova. Yes, that's right, I am Nova Norm. I'm happy I left that name behind. That doesn't exist anymore, but there is one really cool store in Montreal. It's called Expert Comics. That store is also so cool, they have a web page and Facebook. So I'm doing this for them because if a store's going to be that good, you know they need something else. Ta-da. Alright, so what we're going to talk about really is collecting comic books. The hows and whys to. This is going to be our first episode, so of course the first question you have to ask yourself when you decide to collect comic books, well, why? And what should I read? Well, okay, let's answer as best we can. The first reason you want to collect comic books is you want to enjoy them. It has to be something you like. If you're the kind of person who goes, oh, I'm going to collect comic books to make money, you're dreaming. Those days are long gone. The point is, it's a business. Yes, they do make money, but if you're going to collect for profit, you better have a lot of money to invest and buy all the golden age stuff, the stuff that's rare. Because most comic books nowadays, they're printed enough and people collect them enough. But the real reason you collect comic books is because you want to, because you like reading, you like art. The fun reasons. Collecting for fun is what you should do. There's no other reason to collect comic books except you enjoy them. You like reading. You want to have something that's, ooh, this is cool. I got stories. That's the why. Why you should collect is the next question people always ask, and it really comes down to this. If you want to collect stuff that's hot and popular and collectible, yeah, you can do that. Comic book stores won't say no. However, if you think you're going to make money doing that, well, let's be honest. The guys at Expert Comics and all the decent comic book stores out there won't really sell you comics like that because they want your return business. Any comic book store that says, oh, buy 20 copies of this, you're not going to shop there. The guys at Expert Comics won't do that. They're going to have you buy 20 different comic books and enjoy yourself. That's why they're the experts in comics. Myself, I buy a lot of comic books. I read a lot. If you watch my reviews, you know I read a lot of comic books. What really comes down to is this. If you want to know what you should read, try a few different books out. Ask people. Go to the comic book store and say, hey guys, what do you recommend? Some people like science fiction. Some people like city books. Some people like violence. Some people want superhero stuff. There's comic books for everybody. If you watch our reviews, you know fully well that Allison, who does our review, she likes independent stories books, a different kind of art. On the same lines, our cute Montreal girl, she likes books that are nice, colorful, and kind of like over-the-top, kind of cartoony, wonderful characters. Mad Montreal girl! Ta-da!
I, for one, read them for the characters and character development. I enjoy that very much. Very much.
That's right, girls do like comic books. It's a growing trend. So if you're a girl, don't feel shy about walking into a comic book store. Unlike on Big Bang, they won't go to you, it's a girl! They'll go, okay, cool, a girl likes comic books. The same for cosplay.
It's a growing trend. I've been doing this for years.
Exactly. So the trick is, read what you're going to enjoy. You might enjoy a certain type of art, you might enjoy a certain type of color, you might enjoy a whole combination of things.
Different genres.
The trick is, try them out. Find stuff you read. And don't worry so much about, will this comic book be worth money down the road? Who cares? If you enjoy it, that's what counts. That's what the guys at the comic book store will tell you. If you're not sure what you might want to read, ask them for suggestions. Every comic book store, including the experts, have guys who read comic books and say, well, I like this for this, I like that for that. And if you want an example, way back when, there was a comic book by Jeff Smith called Bone. I was a fan of Walt Kelly's Pogo. I saw this Bone comic book came out. I snagged it. I got 2 copies. Yes, number 1. I had to. Low print 1 comic book. Yeah, it's worth money now. I don't care. It's something I enjoy. 10 years ago, a certain comic book came out with zombies in it. I kind of went, Oh, I'm not into zombies as much, so I didn't buy Walking Dead #1. You know what? The people who did, they love it. Some comic books I've bought aren't worth anything, but the whole point is I like them. So, that said, we're going to wrap up.
Yeah. They gain sentimental value. Also.
That's right. You can pass them on, too. And they're fun. And you can, like, look at me, I've got comic books. Okay? So that's going to wrap up episode 1. Yeah, we improv this, folks, so get used to it. But that wraps up episode 1 of Collecting Comic Books 101. Remember, if you're not doing it for fun, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. So for Expert Comics, we'll see you next time.